Hello and welcome back to Stationers. My name is Bigfoot. We're back playing our new Vulcan save. It is currently day 113 here on Vulcan, and things are progressing well. We just have a lot to do on the other base and really no time to do it. So in between episodes, I've been printing some things and trying to get ready, but our plants are doing pretty well. We do need to check their status, their light stress. That's the word I'm looking for. Let's see how we're doing. Light efficiency is pretty good, 143%. Wonder if we're having a solar storm or something. Illumination stress is down at 6%, so that is fantastic. So there's no issues to worry about there just yet. Something to keep an eye on, just make sure that we can go a whole year without having to lose our plants again, because that would really suck. Alright, you go there, you go there, you go there. Alright, might as well eat and drink while we're here. I did finish off the prison food, so now we're going to enjoy the burger. Fridge is getting kind of full, so we're probably going to end up, should set up a composter to start getting nitrogen. That's probably what I should do. Probably what I won't do, but that's what we should do. Anyways. We're also getting a lot of seeds. We don't really need. Alright. Let's empty off the waste tank. Looks like we're good on oxygen and jetpack. So, speaking of batteries, our nuclear batteries are done, so we'll put one in the portable light. We will put one in the welder. And we'll have a backup. Alright, so that means we get this guy off the ground. You can go live in there. And let's go ahead and swap out all of our other batteries. Be right back. Okay, batteries are all nice and charged. That did take a toll on our batteries, charging up basically 3 of the station batteries, which is about, this guy holds about 2 nuclear batteries worth of charge. So yeah, recharging 3 of them did hurt a little bit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take our project box. Our project box does have quite a few things in it, just little bits of odds and ends and little pieces here and there. I did go ahead and move the heal pill out here and the insulated water canister so that we could have that medium shelf in there just full of nothing but seeds. Alright. Anything else I need to take over there? Nope, I don't think so. I'm gonna take the flat walls. Alright, let's head on over. No storm, nice. It is coming up to daytime. Furnace is good, no broken pipes. While we're out here, let's go have a look before we get to the base, how our deep drills are doing. We're still churning away, that's good news. It's been a little while, so how is our stuff doing here? That is a lot of gold and a lot of coal. And not much else. I should put a sign on here so I know which one is which, but I might have to turn off the hydrocarbon one. I do not need that much coal. That is a disappointing amount of iron, though. I'm gonna have to look into that. So the ones that I really need are iron, copper, and silicone. And those are the ones that we're not getting. Might have to rethink that strategy a little bit. Alright, centrifuge has a little while to go before it is full. since they reduced the yields and stuff that you get. But let's see how this guy is doing. Now, I was noticing when I was looking at how much this guy was putting out, which isn't a whole lot, it's like 1.5 kilowatts. One of the problems was that it was getting too hot, and so it was just turning on and off. So what we need to do is, my pockets are full, I'll take all this down, grab some more pipes, and let's put on one of those 10 ways, I think. Yeah. So that'll get that up there. Grab you. Let's see if we can put that back on. Oh, fine. You'll let me come this high up, but not over there. Alright. So I did put down a little bit more flooring. We got to weld that up, but I figured we'd work a little bit more on the trading room and see if we can't figure out the door frame here. So I printed out some cladding, and we could do some ramps so that we can walk. Oh, 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 oh. And we need to get up to, come on, right there. Yeah. Okay. Down one, please. There we go. Nice. Okay. So, I think that gives us 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right? Yes. So I need one more. Lets me go up there, but just not at the end. Okay, so now, can I get up here? No. Cladding time. Go out 1. And now we can do our scaffolding. No! Wee, dunk. Let me on here, thank you. Alright, one more. Perfect. So this will be basically the roof of the base. Can't put you down because of the cladding. And we need to go out 1, 2. Yeah, out to here. Okay. Nice. So that gives us a little bit of framing. Now let's go ahead and do a little bit of welding. Let's move you over here. I'd like to go ahead and weld these guys up. Filter low. Filter gone. Sploosh.
Waste tank caution.
All right. Now we do need to come out a little more this way too. Yep. Go out 2. Yeah, we could do that. I'll have to remove that other frame on the other side so it's nice and symmetrical though. Okay, so let's come down here. Let me go ahead and run that across. Perfect. Just that way we kind of have, well, for one, we can access the roof on that side, which I have more jetpack power for, and gives us an idea of where we gotta be. Dunk. Okay, so now, let's go here. Okay, so this corner is problematic, so we'll go ahead and see if we can't fill this in. There we go. Now, can I weld that without breaking everything? Probably. Just put down some more cladding, that should do it. And there we go. Now I can reach up there. Nice. Okay. So eventually I'll remove that corner. But that looks... Yikes. That looks correct. Okay, let's get this corner welded up. If I had more sheets. Got plenty of sheets. Okay. You go here, welder, let's go. Wasn't expecting it, should have seen it. Alright. So if we get rid of this guy... Yeah, now we can move him over here. Am I missing two of them? Probably put him in the box. Doot, doot. Okay, so we're trying to deal with this problematic corner. This guy is in the way. Hut. Dink. Alright, we can do those from up there later. Nope, nope, nope. Don't go in the lava. Okay. Alright, so this kind of gives us an idea of what we're looking at. I'll have to reinstall the cladding to kind of finish off that corner. But at least we have this really problematic one finalized. Since we have no ground to speak of to do our jetpack, I literally can't get off the ground right here. Alright. So let us hop in here. We have a hole here. I was thinking about having a window down here. Maybe taking out this one. But I think that's going to be in the way of all the different airlocks and stuff. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do... Let's grab this guy. So if we put flooring here, which one do we want? Don't need a ladder. Guess we could do this one. And here, and then we can do a stair kit. There. That looks good. And then if we grab some railing. These are my favorite railing, I don't know why. So yeah, we still have access to that, and we can have access to this airlock here. Perfect. And the traders are going to be off in this area anyway, so that's fine. So then I also printed out some airlocks. I really want to use these double wide ones, but not for here. So we'll do one there, one there. Then we're going to have an airlock there. I think that was the wrong way out. Wrong way around. Okay, so that's a nice little airlock there. And I think I probably put those ones in backwards too. You go there. You go there. Alright. You go there. You go there. We'll go ahead and fill in this hole. Alright. Now, as far as flooring here, I think we'll do plating. Where are you? There you are. And I did that the wrong way. So I want plating like this. There we go. That's better. Alright, so then this will be an airlock into another level. I might have to do stairs up to another level. So this would have to come straight out. Ooh, we got a little floaty. Let's get rid of that guy. Goodbye, floaty. Okay. So this will be the end of the room, and then we'll have some kind of like a staircase out over here on the side of the building. I am going to need to extend this back more. Let's get rid of you. So you to flatten. I'm not sure what level we're flattening to. Looks like the same as this. It's fine. More gold for me. Not that we don't have plenty of it downstairs waiting to come out of the centrifuge. Oh great. Having a solar storm and I need to head back to base. Okay, it is very bright outside. Go ahead and empty our tanks. And let's check out our plants and see how well they're liking that. Light efficiency, 145. Oh no. Light intensity is 178, 145% light efficiency. Okay. Illumination stress is still low though, which is fantastic. Digging it. Okay, solar storm really put a damper in my plan, so we're going to do a little bit something different. We are going to put in a composter. I think we'll just do it right over here. This side doesn't get too much sun, so it should be perfect. We are still in the middle of the solar storm. So just something to keep an eye on. I don't want to go over to the other base while it is still in the middle of the storm. It just creates too much heat. Okay, so we're gonna put down an advanced composter. And I think if we do that, then I can access the controls from inside. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so let's put up some walls. I guess just a flat wall's fine. But we need this on the floor of that frame. There we go. Now we can put a vent in here. Need a pipe. What do I need to complete you? 5 steel sheets, we can do that. I don't know if my windows are switched, but sure. Okay, perfect. Oop, falling. Now, I need to get you over to there. So gonna need some more pipes. Maybe not. Alright, this guy requires water, so we'll have water coming in there. We'll exhaust out this. This is going to give us nitrogen and volatiles, so we'll need to put in a filtration unit. Maybe just here for that. We can kind of stick that through there. I'll have to run that over there. Nope, nope, come here. Gotcha. So if I run this down this way, down and then over one. And I can put a station tank over here for nitrogen. Or you just run this over there and not worry about it. Alright. It doesn't look like we're in a storm at the moment. Nope, it's green again, so that's good. Okay. Since we're not in a solar storm anymore, we should go back to work on the other base, but I am easily distracted. And we're going to continue work on our composting instead, because, you know, that's a thing. Kind of want to put the filtration here just because I can. Don't really want to block that. We could do something like this. No. There it is. I take this guy to flip you around, filtration. That is going the way that I want, but the pipes are not. Go figure. Putting it over here wouldn't make much difference. Alright, well, we'll just have to live with that. Oh, I can't put it there because of the other port. So I won't be able to access it from inside.
Waste tank caution.
Drill. Drill, baby, drill. So I don't have power over there, so it's going to come over here then. Yep, something like that. Power we can easily connect into right here. So that takes care of the power. Power on this guy is in the front, and hopefully it's on the right side. Probably should have checked that. I have a feeling it's going to be in that pot. I can always take out that pot. Don't need it. Okay. So I have that. Need to run the pipes over this way instead. So that is a bad place for the vent. We'll go ahead and pop you over here instead. And we'll go like this. That way we don't interfere with our nitrogen line. We're gonna have that guy go there and there. I'm gonna need more pipes for this. Alright, so you can then come down here. Doot, doot, doot. Out here, in you. This one will just blow the volatiles out. This has to be volatiles, so then you will go up the wall that way.
Temperature high. Temperature critical.
Okay, and then it'll come across. Good. So then I'll just have a flat wall. Now let's close up this.
Air tank low.
Alright, and then we just need to get a little bit of cable. I think we're gonna have to go this way, that way. Yep, so I need a passive vent, more pipes, filters, and then I think this room is pretty much good to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and take those guys down, and this is gonna have to run. Let's see, there'll be a pump there, and then into the pipe network here. And then we'll have a vent on the end of that. Okay, so then cables. You go there, you go there, you go there, you go there. Thank you.
Hunger caution.
Alright, cables can just run along here. Plug into you. You have power. Yes. Hopefully I can get the power on that side. We'll find out. Speaking of filters out here, looks like we're doing okay. Water. Need an oxygen filter. How are we doing over here? Volatile's not doing too bad. Okay. Now, you need pipes, and you need cables, and a screwdriver, I believe. You're done. Input. So let's turn you on. Let's seal up the room. And you're done up here. Okay, almost forgot that one. Alright, so now when I start to hook up this up, it's not going to have a cow. No, you just want to get rid of the volatiles. Yeah, I put nitrogen filters in there. That'll put nitrogen into the tank, and then volatiles will come out here, which we don't need because we have a lot of volatiles on this map. Let's not go to the corner. That's going to be in the way, so we'll go this way. And we'll just come out there and there. Alright, now that should be actually filling up with the atmosphere that was in that room, which I kind of just want to get rid of. So if we just temporarily add on a little extension here, and we'll borrow this guy. I'll need to evacuate that line though. Okay, so we'll just wait a minute for that to evacuate, and then we'll pick up all that line. That's probably good enough. Okay, now we can put down the piping again. Go there. there. And hopefully, yep, you stayed a vacuum. Perfect. Alright, let's put you back on your home. You go there, so let me go get some nitrogen filters, and then you should be ready to go. I would like to get data from this guy. So let's make sure that we run the cable down there. Where did my wire cutters go? Into a bag I did not have open. Alright, so if we run that down there, then I can grab that from inside. Alright, let's head inside. Okay, got our 2 filters. Let's go ahead and install that. First things first, let's go ahead and swap out that oxygen filter. There we go. I might need some walkways or something to get around this. Oi. Alright. So you are good to go. We can access you from inside and do a little, we can check the input. And when the input is high enough, then we can run you. But let's, before we head inside, name you. You are the N2 tank, and we'll probably have to get some kind of a cooling system set up on there. So we'll need to run the coolant line over and across, and get another heat exchanger. Alright, I grabbed the pump we had in the locker out there, and let's see if we can put this guy in here. You need to go that way. The cable's on the right side. That is excellent. You are going to be the N2 pump. And let's get these guys wired in. Excellent. So now we'll be able to do some coding and being able to add some nitrogen to this room as needed. So now we can grow soybeans. Power, where are you? Nice. So we just run you out over here. It's like I planned this or something. No, I really didn't. Okay. So now, that guy's always going to be on. Could probably do some logic to turn you on and off. If I had named you. That's okay. Oh, I need the shoots. I might be able to put in that chute. Hopefully. We'll find out. But cool. I think our composter is basically done. So, composter requires water. It consumes that water, but it produces nitrogen and volatiles. We're going to separate out the nitrogen. We're going to store that in the tank up there. We'll pump the nitrogen into the room as needed. Right. Yes. I think everything is hooked up nicely. Okay. So, if we go into our tool belt, which is out of place no matter how many times I close all the windows and reopen them. I hate it when it does that, but it is what it is. Okie doke. How many lines do we have? We do not have enough lines. That's unfortunate. But we did print another. I do have another housing and chip if we want to do that. But what we could do is we'll add in our check here and at least handle the pump side of things for the nitrogen. If we load into R0 from the room sense and the ratio of nitrogen, load into R1, room sensor the pressure, we'll multiply and then subtract the partial pressure, which we don't have set. Define into PP 60%. Yeah, we'll go with 60, why not? Whoops. Alright, so then we say the into PP and R0. We still good on lines? Oh yeah. We are here. Don't really need the multiply line. That's just there in case we need to actually increase it. So into pump, setting, and R0. We're gonna have to set batch. Do I have a pump on there? Liquid pump. Define G pump hash pump volume pump structure volume pump parentheses. There we go. Let's make sure combustor mixer water tank valve. Yep. Okay. So if we say set batch, and this is going to be the set batch name, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is going to be the G pump, into pump, setting, and R0. Hash. I need the hash of that. There we go. Okay. I mean, if we squished everything down, we could maybe get enough lines in there. Load into load batch into R0. Let's add the composter on here. Okay. So compost, I want you, and then I believe we want to read the... Alright, now let's see if we can poke our head through the window. I don't really like doing this, but let's see if we can get in there enough to Put that in there. Nope. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Alright, so we need a corner. We'll go up one more, and then we'll do a inlet. Bob here's... I was gonna say he's living dangerously, and tried to grab him, and instead it... No. Come back, Bob! Well, he's gone. He's in the other room now. Alright, so I guess we'll just put this outlet right there. Gonna need more chutes. Give me a straight, thank you. So I need 2 more chutes and to go outside. Okay, had just enough chutes, or enough iron left to make these 2 chutes. So one goes there. Oops, oops, oops. You turn on, and then I mean, that way we don't even have to break into the room. Although, where did Bob go? That's gonna be in the way. He might be inside the thing. Inside the import is the word I'm looking for. So take you off. Grab Bob. Get out of there. Corner back. You go there. Now there's no nitrogen out here, so you're not going to be doing anything. You're just full of crap, which you're not going to filter. So you'll just expel all that. Yeah, perfect. More stuff I'm going to have to move to the other base at some point. Okay, let's grab some wheat seeds and see if that works. You need to be on. Now once it has 3 items, it should be able to activate. Do 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 do. So we are looking at the wrong thing then. I guess we look at the quantity. Quantity inside, that would be what it has already ground up. So if we load, we just say load batch. Let's take in the quantity. And the maximum. And then we say greater than, if R0 is greater than, set greater than or equal to 3. Then activate. Let's try that. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Export. Put you there. Still no. Okay, so let's go ahead and do... Let's get rid of you. Let's put you down here. DB setting R0. R0, not 30. Put you there, export you, put you here. Okay. So that's showing a 0. If we take you, put you here. No errors. Minus infinity. So quantity is not what we want. Ratio. Let's check slot 1 just for giggles. That should be the output slot. Also minus infinity. Oh, we don't have the logic hooked up. That's what that problem is. Okay, so wheat, you need to go. You can go there, you can go there. You can join your buddies. Wrench. Aha. That's what the problem is. Okay, now you're giving us an error. Because we don't have the chip in you. But let's change this back to load batch. I don't want the slot. Export you. Put you there. You're now on. All right.
Hunger caution.
As far as I can tell, you should be processing, so you should be good. Hopefully you'll give us some stuff and a little bit of nitrogen. Do I have any nitrogen coming in? Yes, we do. Need to grab that portable scrubber and bring it back in here and get rid of all this extra stuff. Hey, first ball of poop. Oh, that splat noise is great. So juicy. All right. And we'll go ahead and give this to our watermelon. All right, we'll go ahead and get the seeds again for the watermelon and the strawberries. Just building up our stockpile of those. And let's go ahead and pop those guys in the fridge. Perfect. Alright, well, I think that's about all I have time for tonight. We didn't really accomplish much on the other side of the base. We got distracted and scared off by a solar storm. And now we need to drink. Anyways, yep, so we have composting going, we have nitrogen being reclaimed, and that'll be great for the future, and it's more stuff that we're going to have to take down and drag over to the other base once we get that up and running. But anyways, I hope you all had fun. I know I did, and we'll see you all on the next one. Later, everybody.